annoying against Gangler deck.
Yeah. Noah certainly has a lot of brainstorms to shuffle away or put away all the,
All right. Do you know why Vincent plays that arcane card?
Run Flash from Champions Kamigawa?
Yeah.
Presumably because it kills legendary creatures.
I didn't have the chance of seeing Vincent deck because I played against it, and that's the only time I saw this deck. So I don't know what this deck tries to accomplish. They try to resolve the Chalice, but Noah denied it.
Yep. The Chalice would have been backbreaking. Like, if you look at Noah's deck, it's like some absurd number of 1-drops.
Yeah. And now Noah ponders into an Underground Sea.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs. Meanwhile, the black Stompy deck has no black mana. This Coercive Portal is going to be really good, though.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what the card does, it essentially acts like Howling Mine that's one-sided.
Exactly. We see Force
here, which is excellent.
Yeah, and now Vincent's hand was just stripped away. Now he's left with a Packrat that's not exciting, a Liliana that's very far from being cast, and the very expensive removal spell.
Yeah, 3-mana removal spell. I don't know.
You still haven't answered me. What does Vincent have to kill with Flash?
I've thought about this for a while, and I kind of think Cast Down is probably legacy playable. If you could see that.
Do we have to fix the name? You know that? Maybe for the viewers, not for Color Loam, it's I don't know how we called it, Mono Black Prison.
Yeah,
Mono Black Stompy. Yeah, so Force of Rat Stompy, okay. That's the name.
Yeah. Rat Stompy is an excellent name for the deck.
Okay. So we have a Force of Will, and now Noah is left with 3 cards, but they're all good. He just never wants to draw a Gangler at any time.
Right. So do you waste the city here? Oh, you waste the tomb. Interesting.
The tomb. Yeah, I think I would have done the same.
Meanwhile, more black cards Vincent can't cast.
Very bad draw from our English player.
Sort of curious, how many black sources are in this deck?
I don't know. I guess me drew two basics, two swamps.
There's 8 swamps, 2 Urborg, 2 Lotus Petals, so there's only 12 black sources. And I think we're Chromox too, so there's 16. There's 16.
Chromox is kind of a black source.
Well, it's definitely a black source in this hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 16 black sources, so he's getting a little bit unlucky, but the thing is, the weakness of these Stompy decks is they don't have anything to smooth out their draws. Noah has all of the cantrips in his deck. That gets to smooth out his draw. Whereas, like, it's hard for a Stompy deck to do the same.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I usually sleeve Brainstorms. But this time, I chose to sleeve something else.
I know you. You like your blue cards.
And it didn't go well. I wish I knew my cards better. So Swamp and Treant Sphere. So Noah's giving him for sure Treant Sphere. You can, as Dad says.
Yeah, but I mean, problem is, like, I think Noah can ignore this card. What does it actually, like, do? Right?
Well, Noah decided to not Lightning Bolt. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. I think I would just try to kill Vincent here if I'm Noah.
Yeah, but I would have just Lightning Bolt. I mean, unless Noah knows the top card.
Oh, I think he knew it was a Lightning Bolt then, right?
All right. If he does know, then of course it's right to do this way. Since there's no graveyard, it's exile. I can't really. follow. So yeah, Nova, of course, is attacking his opponent. Now he can draw no card, so that kind of does it.
I think it does do it.
Yeah, because also Toxic Deluge, not an out. Toxic
Right,
Deluge, a card that I truly hate right now because I lost to it.
Fair enough. The problem with Deluge is that it would put him to 2 life, or to 6 life, and 2 bolts finishes the job.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's time to cast this arcane thing. Are we sure there's nothing that like splice into arcane?
Yes,
Or,
I'm like 100% sure, because there's not many cards in black that have splice onto besides Hirobi's Whisper and Soulless Revival.
which I don't know.
You should have drafted more Kamigawa block.
Yeah, I was not playing Magic. No, actually, I was just playing for fun. Remember, opening some Izumaru. So maybe my first rare that I opened ever. All right, so we are onto the sideboard, and now we can finally see Vincent deck. So yeah, mono black, Helm of Obedience. Yeah, when I saw. Sorry for the yawnings. It's 11. It's 1:11, and yeah, when I saw Leyline, I realized that Helm of Obedience was
Right.
was a card in his deck.
Do you think he's going to leave in his Palace Siege?
Palace Siege. I don't know what that card does either. It's a 5-mana enchantment. That was very good in Limited. I remember that.
Yes, it's not as good as Citadel Siege.
The Citadel Siege was the best.
Yes.
So no one is boarding in a braid for sure. Oh, we cut the Gurmags.
Yeah, of course. Once you see the ley line, you cut the Gurmax so fast.
The board think about therapy.
Yeah.
Maybe Diabolic Edict. They doesn't Vincent that any creature.
I don't know. Edict only kills pack rat, right?
Yeah, no, you don't want to kill pack rat.
I would be inclined not to have Edict in my deck.
Are there only 3 pack rats in his deck? Maybe. All right. Wow, so many lands from Vincent. I did not see that many lands. Probably there are like more lands combined than all these previous games in this league so far.
So how do you feel about mismatching swamps?
I think I did that on purpose.
Okay.
What's your favorite basic land? Like the type.
APAC.
APAC.
The like Asian Pacific.
Yeah, but I don't remember what kind of. All right.
Whoa, that was a
Vincent said YOLO, but this is actually one of the finest hand I saw from him.
I don't know. This hand looks like it doesn't do much except cast a him, then a Karn, and hope that's good enough.
Yeah, but I mean, unless I guess you have lands at least to cast all your cards. Whereas no mulligan to 6, and it's super cold to a Chalice of the Void, but.
Hold on, would you play the Tomb on turn 1?
Wow, no, I wouldn't play the Tomb.
That's interesting.
He wants to just turbo Karn, but.
Yeah. It's kind of awkward versus. Oh well, now we can play around days. I was about to say I think it's like pretty awkward versus days, but now Vincent just gets to play around it for free essentially.
Yeah, the M2 is not like Mandrot. Like in Limited, you want to wait for your discard spell so that you can take 2 good cards with Mandrot, but M2 just discards 2 cards at random. So. Yep. It's you want to cast it as early as possible to maybe strip like lands off your opponent.
So
we see 2 lands, classic card.
I think Noah really wants the Delver to flip so he gets to kill the Karn for free. I think this game he cannot ignore the Karn.
Yeah, now he's going to double bolt the Karn. And defensive.
A braid, perfect. Flipping anything to the Delver is basically perfect here.
Yeah, even like a Karn. Yeah, now lightning bolt on the Karn, Bowmaker, and Vincent has to draw.
So do you get volcanic C? I guess you get C, but it's actually kind of awkward to get the C here, I think.
Yeah, because he doesn't have red up for the Bowmat next turn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And there's a chance that you get Urborged at some point, in which case Volcanic Ion is the best land in your deck. Then exactly. It becomes a crumbling Necropolis.
Yeah.
Oh, Noah ignored the Karn again.
Okay. I guess Karn only has a land under it.
Yeah, the thing is, I think the constructs are going to be good this game, though. I guess Noah figures he can
just kill the constructs.
Kill every single construct, right?
Yeah, you can just kill the constructs.
Huh.
All right.
Engineered Plague and Collective Brutality. There's actually pretty strong cards here.
Okay, so they're... Okay, it gives the Plague.
Do you Plague name and construct?
Is Bowmat just the construct?
I believe it is, but I also just wouldn't do that.
Ham to Turak, discarding the Lotus Petal.
So I think you have to bolt the Karn here, because you still have a clean attack on the Karn if you really want to.
But maybe Noah just doesn't care. Yeah, just Noah just... It's like if Vincent didn't make a turn to play for Noah. He just attacked his opponent the whole time. Okay, Coercive Portal, maybe that needs to be abraded. Maybe Noah ignoring this card isn't that good in the end.
My issue with ignoring the Karn for so long is that if he just finds enough removal spells, he can just kill all of the creatures and stabilize the board, right?
Yeah. That's also my concern. Like, what's Noah doing here? Does he bolt his opponent? Because he has to play a bolt right now, right?
Right. He is definitely asking himself the question, do I go after Karn and try to just shut off all of the card advantage engines, or do I just try to aggro him?
Yeah, Bowmat Kerr wants you to empty your hand as fast as possible.
So I think Noah's going to realize that he has to kill the Karn because there is a Collective Brutality under the Karn. If you just ignore the Karn, then one of your creatures is going to get Brutality next turn.
And he's doing that. And Noah draws Young Pyromancer. Is there a worse draw than Young Pyromancer?
You could draw another Bowmat Courier. I'm pretty sure that is actually worse.
Young Pyromancer is the reason why Vincent boarded an Engineered Plague.
Yep.
And Vincent isn't going to cast that Plague. Unless, of course, he draws like... I mean, not even. If he draws a land here... Alright.
Packrat!
Draws the namesake of his deck. Packrat.
So, one problem Vincent might have is that the Delver, I think, kills him faster than the Packrat kills Noah, right?
Well, it looks like the construct will be killed.
So funny thing is, Karn makes constructs, and Bowmat Courier is also a construct.
Exactly. All right, so now Young Pyromancer becomes good all of a sudden. Wow, Wasteland.
So you wasteland the City of Traders.
Yeah. Maybe I wasteland the Ancient Tube again.
Well, do you want him to take damage from his lands or not?
But the thing is that if Vincent draws a 4-drop, he's gonna be left with 2 lands in play with the city. Since the city is gone. All right, he's going after the city for damage.
Yeah, I think the damage plan is what you have to go for, because I don't think you want to go long versus this deck now.
But the thing is, yeah, maybe it's just better. Let's say Vincent draws Toxic Deluge or Damnation. You're happy that he's at 7 rather than he's just with 2 cards in hand.
How about Trinisphere?
Not the right timing.
No, you can't play the Trinisphere here. I actually think you have to play the Pack Rat and block the Pyromancer, right?
Does Vincent play a Snare and Bridge? That also would be a fine draw. So Packrat in, and Noah draws. Wow, a cantrip.
That's an excellent draw.
Must be nice to draw cantrip.
Well, if you register decks with cantrips in them, you're more likely to draw them, right?
I agree. And now Lightning Bolt's gonna take care of the Packrat.
Yeah.
It's gonna go down to 2 life. It can't tap the Ancient Tomb, and yeah, that will no. Actually, Kenobi is gonna go to 4.
Yeah.
Or it can still top deck Toxic Deluge.
I wonder if you just offer the trade with the Pyromancer and just go upstairs. Actually, might be better, right?
Is it more damage? It's 1 more damage.
1 more damage. Liliana not good enough.
Does not draw a Toxic Deluge.
He's just dead on board. Attack for 5.
But maybe not everybody kills their opponent when they're dead on board.
I believe he does.
If you saw last match, sorry. But yeah, Noah Walker, the Grixis Delver Master, wins against this mono black prison deck.
Yeah, we just kind of saw that the cantrips were really, really powerful for Noah.
Yeah.
He got to assemble enough damage both the games with his cantrips.
Yeah, no Chalice of the Void meant that it was just clear to go all the time. You could just basically, Vincent did not stop him from doing whatever he was supposed to do. And yeah, so we are ready for our next match, which will be me against Noah, right?
I believe that's correct. It's going to be a tough one on both sides.
Yeah, I've not played against Delver. I've not played that many games with goblins, but it's it's a fun deck. I'm happy to have registered it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough one for you. Noah's a fighter, you know that. Yeah,
Ether Vial will be a very big role in the matchup. Since Noah cannot kill Ether Vial game 1, and Ether Vial will mean that Wasteland and Counterspell will be not very good. So that's that.
By the way, we have another giveaway to run now. It's going to be great. Someone's going to win something sweet.